All right, so I seen this on Instagram, Cannonball man, Frank Richards, and the thing that I liked about it is it reminded me of the way that Ali conditioned his body. Right, so Frank Richards was a circus man back in his day. I don't know the year. You can go look it up. Probably like early 20th century, right? Maybe 19th century. Who knows? But Frank Richards was a circus man, and he used to let people jump on his stomach, hit him in the stomach. He had Jess Willard, the professional boxer, hit him in the stomach. Jess Willard is the guy who Jack Johnson threw a fight against in order to get back into the good graces of white people. But that's besides the point. Um, Frank Richard would let people hit him in the stomach with hammers, all type of stuff. He had a device where he would punch himself in the stomach, and that was a part of his act. Like his stomach was an iron cast stomach. You know, he built so much scar tissue on his stomach that he could take crazy blows to the stomach. And one of his craziest blows was him taking an actual cannonball that was slowed down, right, to make sure he didn't actually get hurt. But as a man, I think in his 60s, he took a cannonball shot to the stomach, right to the stomach, and he was okay. So this is very impressive. But the reason why it stood out to me is because, as you all know, I box, and some of y'all that watch box or y'all love the sport of boxing, this is what Ali did since he was a teenager. Ali decided the best way for him to condition his body, and his body began to fail him later on for different reasons. This was one of the reasons why his body began to fail him, is because he decided he was going to allow his organs to take punishment from the time he was a teenager to the time he was a man in his mid 40s. Ali believed the way that you prepare your body to take shots to the body is by allowing somebody to hit you in the body. Now this actually works. Just like with old Frank Richards. This actually works. If you have a certain genetics and you're a certain man, you're tough, your body will build the scar tissue because the body wants to survive, the mind wants to survive. So your body will adapt to the pressure that you put on it to a certain extent. And depending on your genetics, it'll adapt to damn near anything. But Ali, Ali took things to a whole other level. Like, this man built so much callus in his body and put a lot of damage on his internal organs. I'm sure he pissed blood many a nights. And this is the same principle that Frank Richards was doing. So this is something that's not new. I'm sure it's probably been around for thousands of years. One of the basic ways to toughen up your stomach is to allow people to hit you in your stomach. I wouldn't recommend it. I think the best defense is not getting hit at all. A man who tried to train Ali, known as Archie Moore, the old mongoose, he said that he was taught not even to get touched in sparring. He said the reason he was able to fight until he's 50 is because when he was schooled, you shouldn't even be getting touched because every shot, whether you could take it or not, whether it knocks you down or hurts you, it does damage. And boxers, they have a finite life. One day you're not going to be able to box anymore, so you want to try to preserve yourself as long as you can. That's been around before Shakur Stevenson, before Floyd Money Mayweather. Archie Moore was taught that, in the 1930s. So Muhammad Ali, he just had a different approach to it. He believed the best way to condition yourself for pain is to go through pain. I would not recommend that method. I believe it's mad, but hey, its track record says that it works. You can be great doing it. And even people outside of boxing, like the circus entertainer Frank Richards, believed in doing it. You will build callus if you allow yourself to get hit over and over in the body. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Rest in peace to the greatest, Muhammad Ali. I think he's different than any fighter, and especially any heavyweight to ever participate in pugilism.